What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Summer Walker. I've discussed female artists who had a lot of potential. I think Summer Walker has talent. I just think that she's like a lot of these other women who get into the music business. They get into it for the wrong reasons. They want fame and money, but they don't want to really put the work in. They're more concerned about chasing men in the industry. Summer Walker has dated numerous dudes. I mean, numerous. She has children by a producer. And she was most recently in a relationship with a Chicago rapper, Rico Reckless. That's a name that, hadn't really heard in a minute. So she was most recently dating him and she's all in love with him, right? Now they done broke up. Now, if you look at Summer Walker's most recent dating history, you know that these relationships ain't gonna last. Because I don't know if she gets bored or they get bored, but these relationships fall apart as quickly as they come together. I think she just likes the newness of relationships. And there's a lot of women like that. There's a lot of women out here, they like the newness of being with a new dude and showing them off and doing all these different things, that after a while, when nobody cares, it becomes boring. And then you have to go search for another dude. I mean, this chick is just all over the place. Ain't no telling who she done been with. Now, she's a female, again, that she has talent as a singer. But her concentration is in the wrong place. She's more concerned about going and chasing dudes than she does about her own career. And that's why she's kind of, falling to the wayside. And now she's out here telling everybody she's single. Because that's all she cares about is being single and having all these other different men trying to get with her. And then she hops into a new relationship. She shows it off until she gets bored and wants to move on again. This is where she's at. She's like a lot of these women. They get in and out of relationships, They like the newness of it more so than actual having something with stability, which is why it falls apart. So let's get into this Vibe article. Summer Walker and Rico Reckless romance seems to have come to an end, as the Still Over It singer confirmed her single status in a few recent Instagram stories. While Walker kept details of the breakup under wraps, she dropped a cryptic message followed by a confirmation that said it all. She said that she liked being girly and dainty. You can't tell with all them tattoos all over the place, but okay. It says, I don't like nothing taking me out of that. A meme she reposted read. She also added Beyonce's Single Ladies lyrics about all these single ladies, right? Fans immediately took to social media after DJ Academic shared the post. One user joked, my boy had a 10-day contract, while another predicted, well, she probably gonna start talking to somebody else. A third person quipped, she changes her mans more than she changes her underwear. A fourth gave the take that she's the problem. Of course, because whenever you see a woman constantly single, yes, it is her fault. It's her fault. It is her fault. Whenever y'all see these heifers in and out of relationships, yes, it's their fault. How are we gonna blame the men if you're dating all these different men? At some point, women have to look in the mirror and say, what's going on with me? I just think Summer Walker, somebody who likes the excitement of being in a new relationship. This is the Instagram post, the Instagram story that she put up, as you can see there. And let me say this too. I might go on a little bit of a tangent. Women don't know how to be girly anymore, especially you melanated heifers. Look, y'all got tattoos all over the place, on your neck, on your chest. You got whole sleeves, tattoos on your face. You don't look girly. You look like a woman with masculine energy. And whenever I see a female tatted up like that, that screams masculine energy. And that's why men don't take you seriously and don't treat you like the girly girl that you want to be treated like. Because look at how you treat your body. Not only that, she's had surgery done. She's had work done on her body. So they don't love themselves. So if you don't love yourself, how is anybody else going to love you? Walker quickly followed up with another post urging fans not to be weird, while rumors swirling suggest she was dating Playboy Cardi, following photos of them together in the studio. Now, this is what she said. She said, yes, she's single, but don't be weird, y'all. Says she can't even think about effing another man. She says she loves Rico. She says he's really a sweet man who, when he wants to be, that's her pumpkin for life. Things just don't align how we want it because we from two different worlds. Let's move on now. She also clarified why Cardi was there, adding the caption, "Thank you, Cardi, for pulling up to add great finishing touches to her album. So you're a perfect gentleman and your wife is so sweet and funny." So she's let people know that. And I don't think Playboy Cardi would give her the chance. I'm just saying, if she broke up with Rico, thinking that there's a chance with her and Playboy Cardi, I don't think that's happening. In another IG story, Summer doubled down with the "I'm literally honest and truly over." I guess she said I literally honestly and truly over men like that. It's for her. She said that she's finding more peace being alone, but let's normalize moving on without mess. No disrespect, no hard feelings, no bad mouthing each other. Everything copacetic on my end. It's all lessons in love. So she's basically saying, that's the photo there. That's the photo there. And that's the caption there. So she's letting everybody know nothing going on. Of course nothing is going on. Cardi's paid to be there. That's why he's there. And he brought the women in his life there because he wants to let her know, like, no, that's not going down. And that too is a red flag as well. Not on his end, but on hers. Why would he bring these women with him unless he doesn't want to be in a situation where she's trying to, by the way, she looked like she's sitting there in a bra, by the way. And, to let his wife and his people know, nah, I'm not there to link up with her. I'm there to work, And her sharing this picture only confirms that, You see the post there as well. Earlier this year, Reckless opened up about how he pursued Walker, admitting he'd been sliding into her DMs for years. Said it damn near got stalkerish. The only reason it didn't get stalkerish is because I kept going to jail, he confessed. In an interview with Vlad TV, he then recalled, then one day she finally was like, "You not finna stop, is you?" See, that's how it be. Persistence pays off, I guess. After years, persistence pays off. Their relationship seemed strong at one point, with Walker sharing heartfelt moments from their time together. In March, she posted several pictures of them on a luxurious yacht, expressing her gratitude for the lavish experience Reckless provided her. People can say whatever they want, but in 4 months, he's taken her on the nicest yacht she's ever been on, the nicest hotel. Says she's ever seen. Says she gave her the nicest Valentine's Day that she ever had. She said that she's a rich girly, so it's really not much that she haven't seen. Like, to ask for something, so he really goes above and beyond to make it happen. Listen, people, he was DM chasing. She didn't look at it as anything long term. She just wanted to kick it with Rico. Maybe she was just curious. Maybe she was at a bad point. She looked at all her options, and Rico was probably the best option for her. Maybe she never dated a dude from Chicago, and that was her opportunity. I don't think she really took this relationship seriously. I don't. I just think that she was. I think she was just in it just to have some quick fun, you know. On Thursday, I guess Rico took to his Instagram story to share a message of gratitude, writing, "Says I love my life, and I love God so much. I'm so thankful and grateful. Y'all just don't know how blessed and favored I am, and how good God is." I will say this about Rico. Rico, you know, he could have been another casualty in Chicago. And the fact that he's still here after all these years, if you've seen all the craziness, the mess that's going on in Chicago, the fact that he's still here is a miracle. Maybe going back and forth to jail helped him, but the fact that he's still here, because I remember him from the 2010s. I remember Rico. I remember him pulling up at Soldier Boy's, I guess, apartment or hotel he was at. You know, I remember that video years ago. This was back when Rico first got known, right? So yeah, I don't think she really took this relationship seriously. She was just looking at her DMs. She was looking she was just looking. He was her best option. Maybe she was always curious about him. And that's what women do, y'all. Women be in their DMs when they break up or when they're in a bad place. They go DM looking. They go look at all the old DMs that a lot of you dudes have sent, right? And maybe one day you get chose. That's how they operate. But if I were y'all, I'd ignore them. You know, you've been ignoring me all these years. I'm going to ignore you too. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me throw that video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.